Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nez Porter back at you. Today is Tuesday, and I'm going to call Kim Janey's office and see if...
Thank you for calling Boston 311, the city's 24-hour constituent call center. Please hold, and your call will be answered momentarily.
I want to see if Critique is in the office, because I've been trying to reach this guy. He's on vacation last week.
Thank you for calling Boston 311. This is Francesca speaking.
Hi, Francesca. Can I have Kim Janey's office, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll transfer you.
Thank you. She probably knows who I am, but it's okay. Hello, it's Kim Janey's office?
Yeah.
I was looking for Critique. Is he in the office?
Pratik just stepped out, actually.
Okay, because
I can have him call you back when you catch back in if you'd like.
he probably won't call me back. When you expect him back in the office?
Probably after 10 minutes.
After 10 minutes? So I'll call back in about 10 minutes.
Sure.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Bye. So they said he'd be back in 10 minutes. So, we'll try him back in 10 minutes and see what happens. It can't hurt. All right. Okay. About 10 minutes has passed by. Matter of fact, it's like more like 20 minutes. So we're gonna call and see if Critique is in the office. Let's see what's going on.
Thank you for calling Boston 311, the city's 24-hour constituent call center. Please hold, and your call will be answered momentarily. Thank you for calling Boston 311. This is Francesca speaking.
Hi, Francesca. Can I have City Councilor Kim Janey's office?
I'm sorry, you're looking for who?
Kim Janey's office.
What office?
Kim Janey, the city councilor.
Kim Janey?
Kim Janey, that's correct. Kim Janey.
Okay, yes, I can get you over to her office. Just one moment.
Thank you. Let's see if he's back in his office or if he's not in for the day or what the story is.
Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, thanks for calling Office of the Council President Kim Janey. This is Pratik. How can I help you?
Hi, Critique. This is Mr. Porter. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good, and yourself?
All right. I was just calling in regards to the information I requested back in January 24th.
Yeah, so just a quick update on that. We have compiled all the information that you requested. We just need to see what the process is for getting that out because there are some protocols that we would need to follow.
And protocols as such as what?
Like privacy laws, things like that, because, well, there's a lot of things that play with that, so we can't just go ahead and send that right away.
Privacy laws as far as the building and people writing the emails or?
All kinds of things that I can't get into just yet. I just want to let you know that we are working on it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when I came down, I spoke to you directly, and you quoted chapter 60, which is actually chapter 66, and you said you had 10 days to get the information together. It's been over 30 days.
I actually don't think I spoke with you in person. That must have been someone else on our team, so I can't really speak to that. But yeah, I've told you all that I know, and once we are able to move forward, we will reach back out to you.
Okay.
Have your contact info.
And how long should I expect to see that?
I can check in with the rest of our staff tomorrow and see where things are.
Okay, because it shouldn't be too much you have to redact. If it's personal information, then they shouldn't be using. As a matter of fact, if it's personal information, they shouldn't be using the City of Boston computers for personal information.
Sorry, what was that?
If it's personal information, if I'm not correct, they should not be using the City of Boston emails for personal information.
I think I don't know if that's correct.
I believe it is correct. You can't use personal information for city use.
Well, I will have to check on that, but I am not honestly not sure.
Even if it was under the Freedom of Information Act, you still have to release it.
Sarah, what was that? Well, so like I said, we are allowed to have access to that information.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there are protocols that need to be followed when working with that. So in order to follow them correctly, we have to. It's going to take some time, Mr. Porter. That's all I got to say.
Okay, I got another one question. What protocol are we referring to?
I can check with the legal department, but I don't have that off the top of my head. If you'd like, I can check with your legal department and get back to you in a couple of days.
Sure. Who's in charge of the legal department?
There's a couple of people that are on general counsel for the staff, or for the city council.
Okay, and they have personal information they're using for City of Boston computers?
Sorry, what was that?
So you're telling me that they're using the City of Boston computers for personal information?
Well, what do you mean by personal information? We work with constituents in our district on a daily basis.
Right, so what's personal? What's I'm trying to figure out what's got to be redacted from it other than the information I requested. I requested you pretty much got the list of what I requested. Any and all information regarding 8 Latham Square to and from City Councilor Kim Janey's office to ISD. That's all should be City of Boston information.
I know what information you requested. We have compiled those communications. So once we're able to, we'll work on getting them out. Basically, what I told you is what I have.
Gotcha. And I understand you're like the middle person, but I'm trying to figure out, like, why would it take more than 30 days to compile the information, and why would it have to be redacted if it's all City of Boston information?
Sorry, can you repeat that? It's a little hard to hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out why would it take so long for them to compile their information together, and second of all, why would they have to redact any information if it's all public information? Hello?
Well,
I can't hear you if you're still
there.
there.
I am not a part of the legal team here. I can check with them and get back to you, but the question that you're asking right now, I don't have the answer to.
Oh, okay. I understand. I'm just asking these questions because it's kind of strange that it takes them that long to get all information, and it's been over 30 days, and I understand it's not a lot of information, and I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. You go down there, they ask you to email it when you can actually physically write it out because you're already there. And now when you write it out, they still don't want to take it. Then when they do take it, they give you a hard time getting information. So I'm trying to figure out, is there a cover-up or there's something going on?
No, nothing going on.
Oh, it must be something going on. Like, can I speak to the chief of staff? Is he there?
He's not in at the moment.
What about Kim Janey?
Tomorrow, I will talk to him. I can also have him call you if that's possible, if that works with his schedule. But what I know, you now know. So.
Right. What about Kim Janey? Is she in the office?
She's in the district with the. Yeah.
So who would be her boss?
Huh?
Who would be her boss?
There isn't.
So she has no boss.
Councilor Janey?
Councilor Kim Janey. Who's over her?
No one.
No one's over
No.
her, so she's running the city all by herself.
Well, that's not exactly how city government works, but
So who does she report to?
I don't either I am not understanding your question or you're asking a
okay,
question that is really relevant.
I'll make it a little simpler. Who does Kim Janey report to?
So Kim Janey is a city councilor who represents District 7.
Okay, and who does she report to?
So there's the mayor, but the councilors don't report to the mayor. They serve as a check to the powers of the mayor.
So who do they check to the powers of?
The mayor.
The mayor. So the mayor is the next person to go to.
Not necessarily. The mayor's responsibilities are pretty different from those of city councilors.
Okay, so who would be next in charge after Kim Janey?
That's the thing. Kim Janey is the primary representative of District 7. There isn't somebody above her in that regard.
All right, so she pretty much does what she wants to do, and no one even checks on what she's doing. That's what it sounds
Well,
like.
I mean, elected officials are accountable to the electorate, so sort of how the governments work.
That sounds like a serious issue right there. It sounds like that's why we have so many problems in the city. Because no one's being held accountable for what they do. So I would try to contact. I would try to contact the mayor. If not, I will contact the news. The news next, because matter of fact, I think I just contact the news and go from there. Because it sounds like the mayor doesn't answer my phone calls anyway. I leave messages for him. He don't answer the phone calls. So it sounds like a lot of stuff's going on there. It sounds like trust me, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I can see it. There's a lot of stuff going on. Just a small conversation and people I talk to on the streets. There's a lot going on in that city council chambers. And I wonder why the city's lacking in education. I see why now. Oh, by the way, who
But like I said, we're working on your request. If there's anything else that we can help you out with, be happy to do that. But
I would.
Right
I'd probably take a walk down there sometime this week to see what's going on. Oh, is that fine with you guys?
Yeah.
All right. And when will I should say when is Kim Janey in her office?
I don't handle her schedule, so that's hard for me to say.
I know you don't, but who does?
That would be Jasmine. She's the executive assistant.
That's not the same Jasmine on the 8th floor, is it?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we'll try to. Is she in office by any chance?
No.
She's not in office either. What's Jasmine's What's Jasmine's last name? Lestrade. Okay, I would try to contact her, and I would try to reach out to other people because I am pretty sure I won't get a phone call today nor tomorrow. Pretty guarantee that. But nice talking to you, and you gave me enough information to go forward.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, take care. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, as you can see, that gentleman, he's pretty polite. He didn't have all the answers because he can't quite answer those questions because, wow, those questions is a handful. Like, I didn't even ask the difficult questions. But as you see it, Kim Janey kind of acts, she runs amok, does what she want to do. And basically, I'm going to say it now, Kim Janey was part involved in taking my house away from me, along with ISD, the building inspector, Bill Salzberg, ISD attorney, Ed Coburn, and there was another guy, I believe his name was Conley. They were all in cahoots with the judge, Irene Bagdelio, whatever her name is. So they actually Irene Bagdelio actually threatened my daughters verbally, and I can vouch for that. She told my daughters, don't fight this. Whatever don't fight means, I don't know what that means. But when a judge says something like that, that means she's a corrupt judge. And I talked to several people who do know who she is, and she is very much a corrupt judge. The city of Boston is corrupt in general. Marty Walsh all the way down. They're under his leadership. the judges don't work under Marty, but they're just in cahoots with Marty as well. And it's time we bring some light to this. And matter of fact, if you live in the city of Boston and you know anybody who have to deal with this or more other things, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot going on, like the electrical inspectors, how they strong arm the electricians when they come in, the building inspectors, the same thing. It goes on and on. We got to bring this stuff to light. You know, it's election year. We need to get politicians in office that's going to represent us and not work against us. All this taking away the rent control from the minority people in the community, this stuff got to stop. Now, there's literally homeless people on the streets who can't afford day-to-day living expenses, and they're making between $30,000 to $40,000 a year because the city of Boston has outpriced these people from living here. People who had their houses for years are being taken away from them, and it's not fair. Like, I gotta talk to this guy. I don't want to put his name out there right now, but the city of Boston right now is forcing a guy to sell his property because he gave them a price and they refused to pay that price. So now they're coming down hard on him because he refuses to negotiate the price when he set his own price. That's not fair. And these city inspectors and councilors are bringing these big investors in to take the property away from people who cannot fight. So it's time that we expose all of it. And I mean all of it. No holding back now. We got to get deep into this. Until next time, Neza Porter out.